Again, uh, there's a quote, I think it's Audre Lorde, that said, you can't dismantle the master's house using the master's tools. And that's what that is I think power comes from being able to pit the people underneath you against each other so that they never see the structure, so that they never see that it's the structure that's corrupt and messed up, and they just blame each other. You know what I mean? Like, you think about the LA riots, the tension between the Korean Americans and the African Americans, when that happened. You heard a lot of story about that. Was the story about that? Was that the crux of it? Was it their conflict? No, they're both living under the same system that pits them against each other. So it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, having been an adult during that time, I mean, I can remember clearly a lot of media influence fueling that way past the lifespan it should have had, in my opinion. But you're right. I think the focus was redirected or misplaced or whatever word, but it was definitely not the true picture. What you were saying a second ago to me is, and it's kind of at the heart of what we're trying to get at a lot with the podcast, is figuring out or looking at how the other is portrayed. And this plays out with a lot of the stuff that we originally got into this for, like with Jordan Peterson. I don't know if you're familiar with him, and a few other podcasters out there who are looking into deeper politico and philosophy and religion and cultural things. But like with your thing about the first generation immigrants, it seems like there is this sense of the other that sort of underlies all racism or batching out of these people. I mean, do you get that sense?
I think for a dominant culture, and this is kind of sad, I don't know if this is human nature or political nature or what, there will always be a need for the other. There will always be a need to rally against somebody else. There will always need to be an enemy, right? You go back in history, there was a time when the Irish weren't considered white. When the early immigrants were like the English. And you think about like the difference between the English and the Irish, you're like realistically, but that was enough of a difference. It boggles my mind as somebody who's non-religious to think about like Catholics and Protestants and their centuries-long conflict, or Shiites and Sunnis.
How many people have died over this?
Yeah, it just blows my mind. It's like, it's like small, tiny differences. You're essentially the same religion, but over this, we're going to fight.
And fighting over the same God a lot of times.
That's
what's really
very often.
Bizarre.
And so, you had the Irish, and then the Italians weren't considered real Americans or white people, and then Mediterraneans or Eastern Europeans. So, and then it's shifted. And then it was the Chinese, and then it was the Japanese, and now it's people from Central and South America and Mexico, and people from the Middle East, and Muslims, and all this stuff. So there will always be the other, and I don't know if that's a sad fact of human nature in a way. I mean, I think tribalism is so core to people. Unfortunately, it's the same reason that a Wildcats fan hates a Cardinal. I mean, hates Louisville, or UK and Duke, or the Mets and the Yankees.
Oh yeah, I could say I'm similar with Dan because we've been into comic books for decades.
Exactly.
We're Star Wars fans. This guy's a Star Trek fan, so he's not one of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. You're a uniter, not a divider. That's good.
Well, there's good to be found in both. I mean,
I've also heard, that there's some evolutionary aspect to it in terms of being wary of outside groups due to disease or things like that.
Something deeper even than the psychology of it in terms of.
I think I honestly think you could take just about any two people from anywhere in the political spectrum, sit down over a cup of coffee or a plate of food, and have like a reasonable discussion. Now, you're not necessarily going to walk away agreeing with each other, but at least you can see from the other person's perspective, and that's important. When you have, like you said, hundreds of people like a protest and a counter-protest, well, you're with your people. You're with the anti-choice group, or you're with the racist group, or the anti-racist group or whatever. So now we're at war. Now, like, here's our people. We're going to yell at them because they're the enemy and we hate them. And we can't agree with them.
Kind of walking the group thing.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely very troublesome. And honestly, like, there's a lot of talk about like today's political climate, and I don't think it's new. I don't think it's sprung up out of nowhere. I don't think Trump's the cause of any of it. Not any of it, but
It seems like it's always brewing.
it's been brewing, and then now
Sometimes it bubbles a little bit, and other times it simmers down,
absolutely,
depending on
absolutely. And
whatever's happening.
it's just gotten louder. It's just gotten louder is what it is, and it's very difficult, especially with social media. We kind of curate ourselves into a bubble of like just people who agree with me. I realize that when I post something political, by and large, most of my Facebook friends agree with me. There aren't people that severely disagree with me anymore. So like, which is okay with me because I kind of don't have the mental energy to like argue with somebody so far off where I am.
It's called midlife, man.
Yes, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Now in its 5th season, the Athens West Theater Company begins the Season of Hope. Brighton Beach Memoirs, the classic by Neil Simon, will run from October 4th through the 20th. Please visit Athens West on Facebook or at their website at athenswest.net or call 859-425-2550. There's something about my house that holds the past. My body holds spirit in similar stead, memorizes and cells with potential flame, ghosts of the worlds by flesh and bone fed. The walls of this room are my heart's strength, the sink my blood that flows with fire. The bedroom holds my resting bones, the brick my flesh and fair attire. I was a boy who lost his way on the winding wood of spirits slain. No memory, no fair words portray on the glade where kings and princes reign. A castle under the silver moon hovering by the sea that pounds below the thundering sky to infinity. A maiden in the castle keep, her hero in the moat. A girl who for her lover weeps, armed guards in every boat. Find these poems and many more at lulu.com, L-U-L-U, lulu.com, under Charles Sebastian, Seasons of the Centaur, available at lulu.com. At Kyojute-ru Kempo, we believe that everyone has the right to defend themselves and their loved ones. Violence can visit us despite age, race, or gender. Call us at Kyojute-ru Kempo or check us out at kyojuteru.org. kyojuteru.org. Hello, I'm Chip Sebastian. I am the co-host of Sebastian Sierp. If you've been liking the shows, please click like down below. And if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, jump on over to YouTube, click subscribe, and you will get the most recent episodes of our show where we're interviewing all kinds of great and interesting people. So we're looking forward to a lot more shows. Stay tuned. It's rolling. Just begun.